In this episode, we talk about 2 new features on Facebook, how to steal your competition's customers with the Facebook Pixel, and is Facebook killing marketing automation? What's going on, guys? Everybody, welcome to Turbo TV, your favorite internet show for everything marketing and growth related. This is episode number 3, and I am your host, Dominic Malzone, founder and CEO of Turbo. UseTurbo.com. Today, we're going through another episode of Facebook Ads Friday. The goal of the show is to bring you everything you need to know about Facebook ads, bring you all the top tricks, tips, hacks, and tactics to be a better Facebook marketer and crush your competition. Today we're going to be going over 2 new features in the Facebook platform, how to use custom and standard pixel events to steal your competition's customers, and we're going to talk about a little bit of Instagram automation controversy that's going on with Massplanner.com. Let's get into it. First, I want to get these new features out of the way. If you haven't noticed, Facebook made 2 big changes to the platform today. That's Facebook.com and the mobile app. They did video backgrounds for pages, so now you can upload videos as your background or your banner image, as you can see on the screen right now. They slowly released this. They tested it with bigger companies like Netflix and Nike, but now they released it to the public, so now you can change your background image on your Facebook page to make it a video, which is pretty exciting. I think it could be a little bit distracting, so you don't want to be too obnoxious with the video, but if you have a slight animation, maybe draw attention to that upper portion of the screen and then have that call to action there, I think it could bring more eyes up there, so it could be interesting. Haven't tested it yet, but I plan on doing it so this week. The second thing they released is the new reaction. So if you've noticed, you can like a post or you can react to it with a haha, the smile, the heart, those things. They released a new one you can see on the screen. It's the new grateful reaction, and it's a little flower, kind of cute. I don't know what to make out of it. I don't really care. I don't use reactions, but I just thought I would share it because it's kind of funny. The second thing I want to talk about is using Facebook Pixel events to steal your customers' competition. This is a little experiment that I've been running for my personal site, and I've had a lot of great success doing it. If you guys aren't familiar with pixels or pixel events, the way it works is it's a little snippet of code that you can plant on your site when a customer or a user takes an action. So for example, if they click on this button, I can fire an event to say, hey Pixel, they just viewed my shopping cart, or they just viewed a certain product. There's 2 different types of pixel events. There's custom and standard. Standard are a set of standard events that you can pick from Facebook and look at them. If you want to see a list or you want to learn more about the difference between the 2, you can check out the link on the screen or in the description. There's a well-articulated guide on the difference between the 2. And the custom event is exactly what it sounds like. It's custom, so you don't have to follow the parameters of Facebook standard events, whether that's view content, search, add to cart, all those standard events. You don't need those. You can use custom, and you can put in custom parameters to say, hey, they've clicked this or they've viewed this specifically. And what I've been doing is I've been displaying a very small survey on the bottom left-hand side of our blog. And I say, hey, what do you use to manage your Facebook ads? I display a couple different options of similar products or competitive products that we're way better than. And I ask them, hey, what do you use? And what I do with that is, depending on what they click, there's 4 options. A, B, C, and D, we'll call them, because my competition isn't even worth talking about. But A, B, C, and D, when they click on it, say they click B, I'll fire a custom event that says, hey, they clicked B, and now I can go and show them a specific ad saying, hey, here's 7 reasons why we're better than product B, and it's working phenomenally. And this is just a survey little widget that I built. It pops up at the bottom left-hand side of the screen. I'm actually going to release it to a couple people, so if you're interested, I'll put a link on the screen somewhere where you can sign up, and if I think you're a good fit, I'll give it to you for free. But it's really cool. I'm really excited about it. I built it like within a couple hours, and it works really well. Like I said, it's very lightweight. All it does is fires a pixel based on what option they choose, and you can choose the options obviously. But it's really cool. I'm excited about it. It can also be used for, say, CRM companies, where if you're a CRM and you want to better onboard new customers, say they've used Salesforce and you're Walesforce, you can have options to say, hey, what CRM are you currently using, A, B, C, or D? If they choose like their Salesforce, then you can display ads that says, hey, here's how to export your contacts from Salesforce into Walesforce. So you can do some interesting custom onboarding and get people on the platform, on your product. You can also do things like measure brand awareness, say, hey, have you ever heard of us, yes or no, and depending on what they say, you can deploy certain ads to whether it's build brand awareness or move them down the funnel more. And I think people are going to start being more sophisticated about retargeting because ad spend is going to continue to rise, CPMs and CPCs are going to continue to rise, so I think people are going to get more sophisticated, and I'm definitely doing so already. I hope you are too. And the final thing I want to talk about is Facebook killing marketing automation. If you're in the Instagram game, you know about social media tools that automate certain activities like likes, follows, comments. You've probably got these spammy comments on your picture where it's like a bunch of emojis, hey, nice photo, totally uncontextual, and they're just a bunch of spam. And Facebook has recently been cracking down, well, Instagram, Facebook owns Instagram for those who don't know, but Instagram is cracking down. They're saying, hey, we've had enough of this shit. You're done with this automation. We're gonna kill all these tools that are doing it. So there are third-party tools, like Instagram was just shut down about a month ago. That was a tool that lets you automate likes, followings, etc. Shut them down, and today they shut down even a bigger company called Massplanner. And the funny thing about it is that Massplanner has been around for like 5 years, probably longer. I've used them a couple years ago, and it's a great product, but they've done automation on every single platform. They did it for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, you name it, they've done it. Instagram shut them down completely. Not only did they say, hey, you're done with this Instagram shit, but you're done with everything. They shut them down completely, and everybody's freaking out. They're like, hey, why is this happening? I'll tell you why it happened. But before I do, let me take you back to that first day you set up your Instagram account. You signed up, put your email in, you uploaded your profile, or your profile picture, put your bio in, and you got ready to launch that first picture. You made sure it was carefully taken, it was perfect, it was cropped, it had a perfect bio, maybe you used like one hashtag, and you launched it. And then 5 minutes later, you got your first like, and it was the best moment ever. You were like, holy crap, I just got a like. It was a magical moment. It was an incredible experience. And Instagram wants to keep that experience as alive as possible. But when there's a bunch of bots and there are a bunch of spam comments and there's a bunch of these spam going on, it's a spam ground and it's the law of shitty click-throughs. Similar how email degraded in value, that's going to happen at Instagram if automation continues to deteriorate the platform. Same thing with Twitter. If you look at Twitter right now, you get a bunch of follows. When you get a notification for Twitter, you're not excited anymore. It's like, wow, it's some spam page just following me on some automated tool. Or you get a DM on Twitter and you're like, God, I want to blow your brains out because I hate you. It's spam. Instagram doesn't want that. And while us marketers were like, wow, that's awesome, we can reach so many people, it's killing the platform. And I think it's better for us marketers in the long run because, well, one, it lets the cream rise to the top and it gets the shitty marketers out of the way for us to really drive through and be successful. And it also keeps Instagram alive. So if you're wondering why Instagram or Massplanner was killed, that's exactly why. And it's going to be an endless battle. There's going to be new tools that pop up, and then they're going to cut those down, and there's going to be new ones, and it's going to be an endless cycle. But if you pick up traction on one of these third-party tools, it's not a long-term driver for growth. It's going to get cut down, so you can either take full advantage of it now while you can, or you can just focus on building long-term organic natural growth, which is always a long way to win. Same thing with SEO, same thing with email marketing, same thing with any marketing strategy. If you find a hack that feels too good to be true, it probably is, and it's not going to work for much longer. So that's about it for this one, guys. I hope this was interesting. I have a lot of things that I want to do with the show, so leave a comment below. There's probably like 4 people watching, but I don't care. Comment below what you think I should do next with the show. I want to make it interesting. I might do some Q&A. I might do some live streams. I'm not sure yet, but I want to keep it interesting for you guys. I want to make sure you're learning, growing, and being a better Facebook marketer, like the goal of the show. So with that being said, this was episode 3, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.